Right, since that seems to be my catchphrase, here we are, and the level is the Tomb of Qualopec. And suddenly we go from all these grey textures to some beautifully decorated Incan / Mayan temple. I don't actually know the difference between the old... Oh, there it is. There's the Scion. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. And there it goes. Very Indiana Jones. This bit can be a bit of a pain. Oh, so draw the lever, jump. Not too bad. A little bit of damage to velociraptors. Of course, I went completely utterly silent again. Get a bit of an animation. That boulder always makes me a bit curious, because if this door was shut, which it isn't, you'd have no reason, you might have no reason to run up here. This is how you escape at the end, and what would be better, than running down here with a boulder chasing you. Make for a good movie scene. So while we're here and giving tours, over here is the 3 gates. This one's got a chicken on it. There's a chicken. And there are others behind it as well. So when we go further down here, we'll come across 3 archways. Like a weird crown thing, the chicken, and it's meant to be a face, I think. So let's go this way and not chicken out. No. And it's a room with block puzzles, so, and spikes. How wonderful. So, do we move it? I can never remember. I don't think we throw the lever straight away, but actually we might. Oh no. We don't. We don't throw the lever, we don't need to. It makes this harder than it needs to be, so we come all the way around here. Yeah, and we've kept it in position. The levers move these blocks about, so that's why I was umming and ahhing. Climb up. And again. Yeah, these levels are quite interesting because they had a limited amount of power, graphical power and computing power. If you actually see a wireframe diagram of a Tomb Raider level, it's all really quite compact. It's only the fact that you can't see through the walls that make you realise that it's all sort of stacked in one place, and the twists and turns make you feel it's the right side. Sorry, concentrating again. The twists and turns make you, disorientate you enough to make you think, oh, that's quite a distance. But if you think about what I've just done, I went over there. All it is a path that goes up and through the ceiling there, round, and then drops you back down here. Gives a nice feeling of depth to a level without actually using up a load of space. Well, that was dull. Right, so you need to come on this side, move the block. Can't remember whether it's still there. Standing jump from a little way back will be fine. Oop, can't get up and over. I do a lot of safety drops, as you've probably noticed. Well, safety first, you know, it's... but have I... Oh, that's fine. So now all the blocks are in position for me to get to the room at the other end where the spikes are. To climb back up here. And again. Just be a bit careful because the it's not there now, the extra block forward. Run, jump. And over here. And finally, carefully. Just be sure not to clip the edge there. Oh, and that's so weird to the other skeletons. So each corridor responds to a different gate and lever. So that's just weird. That it's almost the hands are sticking out as well. I don't know if you can see, like cradling the face. So it's like he's been neatly folded up. How do you want to go? I want to be folded. That's my favourite. Spikes underneath, so no safety drops here. Just a run and a jump's fine. And we have a friend again. So it's narrow here, so I always do a bit cheesy. He will come to me. I get told off for why don't I run straight into the fray? Nice one. Really take any damage, don't think. I think he just nudged me off. Probably didn't get his bite animation off. And this is it. We just clear out each of these rooms. So next one I do is this one. Probably the most... I said the most dangerous. The third room is probably the easiest, but the most hair-raising. Items. I'm not sure of the location of every item in every... So what we'll do is we'll get the guns out, making the camera go a bit mental. And actually, there we go again, fighting in complete silence. Focused in the zone, as they say. People much younger than me. So what we do now is, having dispatched the wolves, obviously that's a bit of a surprise if you don't realise about the crumbly floor. Try and throw the lever, land, and you end up with 3 wolves in your face. But you can actually kill one, like I did on the way down. Killed the second one, and it's only really the third one that you have to dance about with. It is possible to sort of just cheese this corner. But for some reason, whenever I record, nothing happens, and I just fall off and slide down the thing. So I might as well just run round. Doesn't really matter. Push this block out of the way. And obviously the first time you play them, you don't know whether you're pushing blocks or pulling blocks, but you can't actually push this block because there's a ledge. It won't push. So we follow the path. There is an item down here. I'll have that. Small medipack. As you see, quite burned through my medipacks. I think in this recording, because I've just recorded them back to back. I've not actually used a medipack, I don't think. But why would you? And another small medipack. It becomes like quite a thing. Was why when you've got 20 small medipacks and you know the game really well, why are you even picking them up? Oh, I'd have lots of medipacks at the end of the game. And I'll do this with the games. Collect the items that are really useful to us. Do we ever use them? No. So we're coming up to the point where I will save. And the camera doesn't like this area, and I don't like this area, but we'll see. So push pull block. Obviously this is here, so you can't just pull the block out of the way. So all we can do is push it. Real good. We need to push it again. Salt and pepper style. And it won't go any further, so we need to push this one. Luckily the textures are completely different. And there's the lever for the face. So run across the crumbly floor, pull the lever, opens it up. That's the last one. Walk very carefully to the edge. Look down and think, ooh, spikes. And then we save the game. And it's a standing jump. Which always makes me nervous because she clips the ceiling. You think it isn't going to work. And I think if you do anything other than a standing jump, you just end up in the spikes. So that's it. All 3 of those are done. You're thinking to yourself, Umbar, you've not even shown us any of the secrets. I'm thinking, alright, yeah. Well, that's because we've not come to any of them yet. I'll not put words in my mouth. So more blow pipes. I don't remember where they are, but we'll just do a bit of a running jump. Here we go. Nice way of getting round them. Try not to get hit by that one. Nice little smoke effect. Up we go. And why you would try to climb up here and any of the others, don't know. Give it a look. Go forward a little bit. Okay, I can go onto that block. So that's classed as a secret. There's a lot of crumbly floor. So we'll run across all the crumbly floor. And we'll pick up our shotgun shells. And then this is probably one of the sneakiest things in video gaming history, where you do a safety hold, drop, all the way to the left hand side, as far in the corner as you can, and drop. And there's the second secret. 2 Mars bars, hidden in the corner of a spiky room. So what we can do with spikes, and this takes some getting used to when you first ever play the game, is you would originally come in this room and think it was impossible once you drop down to get out. However, if you walk, the spikes don't do any damage to you whatsoever. If you vault, you take a tiny bit of damage from the spikes. If you jump and don't grab, it's just insta-death. So there's 2 of the secrets right on top of one another. Ooh, sneaky core design. And here we are. The chamber of the Scion. We'll pick it up. Ta-da! And then everything falls apart. Yes, it was a structurally supportive piece of Scion. Like a supporting wall. It's been holding up. We could have got a bag of sand. Would be a good idea for a film, that, wouldn't it? Swap it for a bag of sand. Most ceilings going to collapse. Never quite remember where. Don't want to be squashed by it. I think if we skirt the edge, left hand side, it all falls down. We're fine. Run past the boulder. And then what we're going to do is straight into the water and straight down the tunnel on our right hand side, which is here. It isn't there earlier on. I suppose you could claim that since the collapse it's opened up. All the way up. And here we are. Large medipack. Whoop. And we're all fingers now. Pick the large medipack up. Don't know how many of those I've got. And on the other side is a couple of more lethal Mars bars. Right, we're about to go and meet somebody. We've already met them. He's called Larson, and he's an ass, really. Medipack use, what the heck? And he's down. And he gets back up again.
Have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the Scion. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are, right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece you say, where's the rest?
Miss Natla put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natla.
Thank you. I will.
So there you go, Tomb of Qualopec, which you couldn't remember. 7 kills. There's nothing in there. There's nothing to kill in there. 7 pickups, sadly anything. All the secrets. Again. And next time we'll move on to St. Francis Folly. So thank you again for watching. If you watched it, if you didn't watch it, what can you do? And we'll see you next time. See ya.